What are Scarlet and little Priya doing? Scarlet is galloping and Priya is holding the reins. It's the pony gallop. It's very difficult dancing with someone else because you have to watch what they're doing as well as making sure you do it right yourself. Callum reminds me of Sammy. Always has to do things his way. But then Miss Lily says I can't always do things my way either. Scarlet and Caitlin dance really well together. They move at the same time, as though they're one person, not two. Oh dear. But even when they don't do it exactly right, they're so good at working together they can get back in step before we really notice anything was wrong. I bet Charlotte wishes she didn't have to dance with Callum. He's so stubborn. Oh, just like her. Oh dear, they really are just like me and Sammy. They aren't very good at working together. Not like Hamish and Antonia. Or Priya and little Scarlet. Scarlet's such a steady pony, and Priya's a careful rider. They're a good team. Looks like Callum and Charlotte are still cross with each other. It's a good thing their teacher Vanessa is there to help them. She's showing Charlotte how to hold hands properly so they don't bump into each other. Now it's Callum's turn. Vanessa's showing him how to do the steps in time with her. Oh, now Charlotte and Callum are working together. Their dance looks really good. Was perfect. Well, almost. Charlotte and Callum are dressing up. They've got lots of lovely things to try on. Swords and jewellery. Oh, and a crown! Charlotte's pretending to be a princess and Callum's a pirate. That brooch must be from some pirate treasure. Callum wants Charlotte to be a pirate too, but I don't think she wants to be one. She'd rather be a beautiful princess. What's Callum up to? Oh, that was really sneaky, Callum. No wonder Charlotte's very angry. Charlotte's up to something. Now she's got his sword, Callum will have to do what she says. What's she up to now? she's making Callum into a pirate king. And he's making her his pirate princess. The great thing about costumes is you can be anyone you want to be because you can wear them in lots of different ways.
It wasn't easy trying to dance like a kingfisher, but Miss Lily showed us how to copy the way they move. Birds move in lots of different ways because they're all unique. Just like these glove puppets. I wonder what they're chattering about. Anastasia's being a stork, and she's doing a step called the stork walk. I wonder what Toby's being. He's got his nose in the air and he's strutting. And he's got lovely plumage. I know! He's being a peacock. Charlotte is fluttering her wings very, very fast and she's moving very quickly. She's being a hummingbird. That silly walk reminds me of something. I know! Antonia's being a penguin. Antonia, Charlotte and Paloma are all pretending to be the same kind of bird. One that sticks its neck out when it's walking. They're pretending to be chickens. Little Scarlet and Anastasia are eggs that are hatching. That's very funny. It must have been fun being a chicken, but I think I'll stick to being a kingfisher like Scarlet. Our little stars are playing musical statues. When the music changes, you have to stop moving. Oh, little Scarlet's moved, so she's out. And so's Antonia. Sometimes, when you're in the corps de ballet and dancing in a group, you have to be very still when the principal dancers are performing. Oh, now Hamish and Charlotte are out too. Oh, poor Caitlin. It's really difficult standing absolutely still when you're on point. And giggling means you're out too, Callum. Is Paloma the last one in? No, it's Iman. Well done, Iman. You're very good at keeping still. Oh, I see. The little stars are copying everything Caitlin does. That's so when they're in the corps de ballet, they can work well together. It's really important to do what everyone else is doing. Oh, Scarlet. They look really scary. I wonder who Caitlin and Callum are pretending to be. They look lost. Caitlin seems very worried. Maybe Callum's supposed to be her little brother. I think they're being Hansel and Gretel. Oh dear, Paloma's pretending to be a ghost. But Callum can't see her because she's not moving anymore. I don't think he believes Caitlin. Oh, look, Callum, there's another little ghost. He's still not sure. Oh, those little ghosts are being very naughty. Oh, good. Antonia's pretending to be the Sandman. She'll chase those ghosts away. Now she's sending Hansel and Gretel to sleep. Sometimes, even when you're not in the corps de ballet, you have to keep very still.
Oh, they're being sunbeams, just like me and Henry. I loved being a sunbeam. Pretending to be high up in the sky, way above the clouds, making the earth warm and light, seeing everything that's happening in the world. Being a dancer means you can be anything you want, like Arthur the butterfly. Butterflies are so light they can balance on the tiniest flower and not bend it. And they're very quiet. You can hardly hear them fluttering their wings. It's very difficult to pretend to be so delicate. Or you can be a cat. Even though cats are much bigger than butterflies, they're very light on their feet. And they're really good at jumping. Most of the time. What are Scarlett and Caitlin doing? I know! It's the pas de chat. That means cat-like steps. What Callum and Toby and Hamish are being now. Something big and heavy. Oh, there's Scarlett! And she's got a trunk and a tail. Trunks and tails, and they make the ground shake when they walk. I know! They're being elephants. These aren't elephant feet. Oh, it's the sunbeams again. If I could dance anything in the world, I'd be a sunbeam, because sunbeams can see the butterflies and the cats and the elephants. I'd love to be the sun queen like Caitlin. I wonder what it feels like to be a queen, wearing a crown with everyone kneeling to you. Caitlin's showing Anastasia how to do tondus. That means pointing your toes. Iman reminds me of Mary Greyfur. It's very scary when you first start ballet, because everyone else is so big and they seem to know how to do everything. Oh, good! Anastasia's going to teach Iman how to point.
Oh dear, I think Iman's still feeling too shy. Caitlin's making a magic pond with the blue scarf, just like the one Miss Lily uses to teach very little mouselings how to point. It's really fun. You have to dip your toes in and out of the water by pointing your feet. What are those heart shapes for? Oh, Caitlin's using them to teach Iman and Anastasia how to do first position. Iman's doing really well, but she'll need to put her teddy down if she wants to dance properly. That's a good idea. Caitlin's showing Anastasia how to fly on a magic carpet. I used to love doing that. First you kneel on it, and then jump up and pretend you're flying. Looks like Iman wants to have a go. Well done, Iman! Oh, look! Iman's doing a dance with the others now. It's such fun learning to dance, especially when one of the bigger children helps you. Scarlett dances really well, and she has such a gentle look on her face. It makes me feel as though she's dancing as a nice character. It looks like Hamish is going to do a magic trick just like William. I love ballet because when you dance, you don't need a magic box to do tricks. Watch. Oh, he's turned Scarlett into the wicked fairy Caraboss. This must be the story of the Sleeping Beauty. And baby Aurora must be in that basket. Oh dear, it looks like Caraboss is going to cast an evil spell. Aurora will prick her finger and die. Oh no! That must be the spell. And don't come back. I wonder why that naughty little fairy is staying behind. That's the lilac fairy. Oh, I hope she's not too late. Aurora will prick her finger, but she won't die. Aurora will prick her finger and fall asleep. And one day, a handsome prince will come and wake her with a kiss. Oh, good! Watch out, Lilac Fairy. That naughty little fairy's going to reverse your spell. What's that other fairy doing? She's turned the naughty fairy back into a good one. I told you dancing is magic. Oh, our little stars are making lots of different costumes this week. And some props too. A prop is something you use to help you dance in character. That looks like a tambourine that Toby's made from a paper plate. I wonder what it's for. And Charlotte is dressing up. Oh, they're doing a folk dance like the one Anya taught me. That's why the girls are wearing those white sashes. And the boys have tambourines just like they do in Decovia. That looks interesting. Paloma is tracing a shape onto paper. And now she's stuck silver foil onto it. It's a star! Our little stars are pretending to be twinkling stars. Scarlet's wearing a silver tutu. Oh, I see! She's a star too. Now they're making butterflies. Henry would love one of those. That floaty material makes those wings look almost real. Something long. A tail? And that makeup looks like whiskers. They're being cats. What's Caitlin making? Reminds me of a bird. I see, it's a swan mask. Scarlet and Caitlin look so graceful in their masks, and they're so easy to make. It's just a paper plate and paper feathers. Those were all wonderful costumes. I'm going to ask Mum if she'll help me and Henry make some. Look! The little stars are on a boat, just like the Royal Stilton. There's Matthew and Estee scrubbing the deck. Join in! Make it nice and shiny, but not so shiny that the captain slips like in the story. Oops! Can you see Tilly? She's climbing up the rigging. One hand above the other and pull yourself up. Isabel is looking through her telescope out to sea. I wonder what she can see. There's Hannah. She's at the ship's wheel, just like Henry. She's turning the wheel one way and the other. Oh dear! What's happened? They're stuck on an iceberg. Yuri's Decovian sailor's dance rocked the Royal Stilton free from the iceberg. Michaela, George and Rose are going to do a dance too and show the rest of the crew what to do. Join in. Make sure you've got plenty of room around you. They're steering the ship. Hold onto the wheel tightly and turn it one way and the other. They're scrubbing the deck. It's hard work, and they need to mop their brow. And again. I know what they're doing now. They're climbing the rigging. Up you go. And look through your telescope. Join in with the little stars.
to one side of the ship and then the other. They're looking out to sea. Oh, here's the captain. Better practice those salutes. Step to the side together and salute. The little stars are dancing just like Yuri. Hand above head, heel and toe, heel and toe. Now they're running forward, ready to greet the captain. What a brilliant dance! We didn't manage to get the boat off the iceberg that time, so the little stars are getting the others to help. Do you remember the dance? Join in too. Turn the ship's wheel one way and then the other. That's right, Este. Time to scrub the deck. That's it. And now mop your brow. Can you remember what's next? Climbing the rigging. Pull yourself up and peek through your telescope. Can you see any mermaids or pirate ships? Gallop and step and look out to sea and to the other side. Point those paws. I mean toes. Captain's here. Step to the side together, salute, and again. This step will surely move the boat off the iceberg. Heel and toe, heel and toe. Hooray! Our dance has worked. The boat's moving off the iceberg and on its way. Well done, everyone.